Godzilla Monster Planet. We've all seen it probably by now, and if you haven't seen it, spoilers because we're going to talk about it. See, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't hyped in the least for this movie. I came in with low expectations, very low expectations. I was thinking this was going to be complete garbage, you know. Yes, I like anime, yes, I like Godzilla, but it looked so bad that I really thought it was going to be bad. That was actually a good idea. I'm going to go in a brief, not a very long summary like my Shin Godzilla one, just a very brief talking about the movie and my thoughts on it and my plans for, or hope for the sequel at least. See, it's a series, so it goes in episodes. Now, I really liked this episode, I guess. I'm not going to say film because technically it's not a film. I mean, it is, but it's an anime series. It's just a longer version. I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I liked the characters. Godzilla's design, while weird, was actually kind of interesting. I liked the way they portrayed him in this because in this movie he feels like I don't want to say a god incarnate, but he feels like something to be actually scared of. When they see him in a movie, he's a force of terror. He's something that instills fear in these people. Now, forgive me, I'm terrible at names, so I'm going to forget their names. I'm just going to say the main character dude, this dude. I'll probably have a picture. The lead male character was actually pretty interesting to watch. He had a very good motive. It was kind of cliche, you know, Godzilla destroyed my home, time to get revenge. But it worked for the story, in my opinion. The whole premise of this is the human race is pretty much not, I don't want to say gone, but it's not there anymore. See, Earth started having monsters come and attack everywhere, and they show in the beginning pretty cool shots of Kamacuras, Orga, and a few other kaiju. But then they have Godzilla show up, and during this they're having kind of like refugees all go on these shuttle buses and go over to I think it was a space station or it was some kind of plane airport. And Godzilla attacks, and the main character is very young, and he's with probably his grandfather, because it doesn't look like his parent. He looks too old. And he watches everyone die in front of him. And it fast forwards to many years later. The human race is now not really in existence. There's humans on this space colony, but there's also two other alien races that associate with them. There's probably been, you know, breeding of both races, maybe mixed races, I guess. But point is, they're out in space trying to find a better place to live than Earth, since Earth is, you know, overrun by giant kaiju that want to, you know, murder you and kill your entire family, steal your Cheerios. But they're all in space, and it's not going very well for them. Their supplies are dwindling, their population is going down faster than they can rebuild it. Everything's going to hell, basically. And the main character was a captain, was then thrown in jail because he knew that a planet was not a good place to land on, but these people went to go land on anyway, and, you know, their shuttle blew up. So he proposes in secret the idea to return to Earth with the plan to defeat Godzilla. Now, Godzilla in this movie, besides having this force of nature, like, destructive feel to him, that really all Godzilla should have, it's unique because the way he deflects weaponry is he kind of has a sensor or something like that in his dorsal fin that repels all damage. Kind of similar to Shin Godzilla's, but a bit more sci-fi-esque. And it works really well in this film. So if I'm going to sum it up quickly, they go to Earth. Earth is now a huge jungle. It's completely overrun by these weird creatures that look like they're of the same family. The Wyverns, I think that's what they're called. They're around the same thing as Godzilla with their build. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a very dark movie, or series, I guess, and I like it. And it brings a new feel to Godzilla, which, at least for me, I personally enjoyed. And I liked the anime. The characters were nice. At the end, spoiler, the one part that confused me is I thought they defeated Godzilla, because at the end they disable his deflector and basically blow him up. But then you have a larger Godzilla, meaning that there could have been multiple, rise from the earth, and my theory is Godzilla could be the earth itself, but rise from the earth and completely kills everybody, and leaves the main character in a mech on fire, looking up as Godzilla just roars and destroys everything. One complaint I had with this movie was I did not really care for the animation style, but with Godzilla, they used his real roar twice, but when they did it, you could tell all he did was copy and paste it over it, because there was one point where the audio clipped out and it sounded very bad. But at the end, he wakes up and there's a mysterious girl standing above him. And the whole operation to defeat Godzilla failed. Everyone pretty much died, except for the people in the colony in space still, because they returned to Earth, tried to repopulate, get supplies. All went to hell. And the next film, Mechagodzilla, which was built by one of the aliens but failed, is supposed to be in there. And I'm curious because I wonder how powerful Mechagodzilla will be. Now, if I had to rate this movie after seeing it a second time, I would give it about a 7 or 8 out of 10, in my opinion. It is a very good film. It's an entertaining film to watch. The characters are enjoyable, the plot's enjoyable. All of it's just enjoyable. Honestly, there were a couple things I have complaints about, but not really that much. Again, this is supposed to be a brief review of it, not something too lengthy. So, my opinion, it's a good film. Everyone should probably check it out. I'm not too good at movie reviews, but I felt like I really need to review this, since it is kind of a newer thing. So, my opinion, it's a good film. You should probably check it out if you haven't. It's on Netflix, which I can understand costs money, but there's probably a way that you could probably bootleg it offline. I don't know. Don't be illegal. So, anyway, we're at 300, 3K subscribers now. 3,000 subscribers in 3 years. That's great. Maybe in a million years I'll have a million. Anyway, thank you guys for that, and thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.